Hi again, Ed Bates. I'm here from Kilworth Chiropractic. So in our last video, I mentioned the sole purpose and focus here at Kilworth Chiropractic is on helping you feel great head to toe and helping you function great head to toe. How do we achieve this? Well, the technique we use is called the zone technique. Now, when most people think of chiropractic, they merely associate it with neck and back pain relief. And of course, chiropractic is an excellent way to relieve neck and back pain. But believe it or not, it's only a fraction of what chiropractic is truly all about. In fact, the founder of chiropractic, D.D. Palmer, taught that altered nerve flow was the root cause of all disease, and that misaligned spinal vertebra, where the spinal bones become twisted out of position, negatively affect that nerve flow. He then taught that restoring the vertebra to their proper alignment would restore health, and the zone technique carries on in this tradition. Now, zone technique, or how it was initially called zone therapy, was originally created in 1931 by Dr. Thurman Fleet. Now, Dr. Fleet was arguably the greatest chiropractor to have ever lived. But since then, his technique has been refined and developed into what is now called zone technique by Dr. Pete Goldman, an incredibly talented and gifted chiropractor in San Francisco, who has achieved what could really be only called unparalleled success and has been responsible for thousands and thousands of seemingly so-called miraculous healing successes. Now, Dr. Goldman was originally taught the zone technique or zone therapy in the early 1990s by 4 of Dr. Fleet's direct students. And he has now combined what he was taught by them with years of his own studies into principles of healing and metaphysics. And he's combined that to form zone technique. But what exactly is zone technique? Well, simply, it's a technique that balances the brain and aligns the spine so that the body can restore itself to its maximum health. Now, as we've just discussed before, your brain is the single most important organ in your body, as it controls every single cell, every organ, and every tissue. Now, your body is sort of divided or subdivided into 6 main systems, and these 6 systems are controlled by 6 specific areas in the brain, which form during your embryonic stage of development. In other words, your body and your brain and your nervous system is much like the electrical wiring in your house, where there are, certain wires going to certain circuits or certain rooms that control different parts of the house. And just like in your house, when these circuits become overloaded or they short out, the same can occur in your body. And the results of these short circuits in your body can create symptoms or problems, from things like headaches to indigestion to depression to insomnia to menstrual issues and pretty much everything in between. And what can cause the circuits to short out? Well, simply stress. And as we mentioned before, when the body is subjected to prolonged or overwhelming stress, whether that be emotional, physical, or chemical, it can result in a disruption in the normal function of one or more of these circuits. So what that means is that since every single cell in your body falls into one of these 6 systems, that means that there are in fact only 6 possible things can actually go wrong with the body. So a disturbance in one or more of these systems can lead to health issues. And what are these systems? Well, they are 1, your glandular system. Number 2, your eliminative system. Number 3, your nervous system. Number 4, your digestive system. Number 5, your muscular system. And 6, your circulatory system. So since every single disease, every ache or pain or any other condition experienced by the body can be attributed to a disturbance in one or more of these 6 systems, that means that the solution itself lies in correcting these short circuits. So by correcting the wiring, we can balance the 6 systems, which then means that the body can heal and normal health can be restored. For instance, if your digestive system is out of balance, well, naturally your digestive system will not function at its optimum. So it'd be no surprise if you were to complain of indigestion with reflux or constipation or IBS or such like. But if your digestive system is balanced, then that circuit can function properly and optimally. One thing we mustn't ever forget is that it is normal to be healthy. So the first step in restoring your health or restoring your body back to normal is to determine first and foremost which of the brain circuits are out of harmony. And this is simply done by palpating or feeling 6 specific points on the back of the skull. These points have neurological attachments to the 6 specific areas within the brain, and once the circuit has shorted out is found, the system can be reset by making a series of very gentle and very specific chiropractic adjustments to particular areas of the spine. This helps to balance the brain centers, and then the balanced circuit can then send the proper signals back to the malfunctioning system in the body, and the result is the body becomes better able to heal itself. Now, in the next video, I will discuss these 6 zones in more detail so you can hopefully better understand the significance of having a properly balanced spine and nervous system. I trust this was of use, I trust it was of interest, and as I said, our aim is to try and help you become healthier. So, till the next time, thanks a million for listening, and we'll speak to you then. Bye-bye.